News flash. Tuition fee are being planned for vocational education for students coming from outside of EU and EEA countries. At the moment, we do not have any further information shared on this matter. We will update you as soon as there are new information about this. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Loveth, and in this YouTube channel we'll discuss everything about study routes to Finland and other parts of the world, and also work route when the opportunity shows up. So if you're new to this channel, you're welcome. You're returnee, my people, welcome back. So you asked for this video and now it is here. So please do not forget to share this video, like this video, hype this video, do whatever you got to do for this video to get to the audience that needs this information. Now, the video is about this opportunity in Vamia College that's coming up. Who are these opportunities for? There are some English programs that are coming up in this vocational school called Vamia College here in Finland. It's in the city of Vaasa. And these programs that are available for this application period, which is in days, is cook and waiter or waitress. That is 2 programs. They are meant for international students who are living in Finland, abroad, or wherever in the part of the world that you're from. The information that I just read is an announcement about the new tuition fee that is coming up to be paid in vocational schools in Finland. Before now, vocational schools in Finland do not pay a dime, regardless of where you're coming from to study in a college in Finland. But now they are proposing to start that. But one thing is good for those of you that will be partaking in this upcoming application, you are still under the previous reform and mandate, which says that you do not pay any tuition fee for your studies in colleges in Finland. So if you're still applying or will be applying for this opportunity right here, that means you're covered. No tuition fee is coming for you. No application fee is coming for you. Don't worry about that, okay? For next year, we never know what's coming. I'll keep you guys updated as soon as we have this information coming. Now, let's go back to what is new, because I've made videos a lot about Vamia Vocational School and other colleges in Finland. So in this application that is coming up in days, please, it's coming up in days. What do you need? You need to be a person that is up to 18 years of age and a person who has graduated higher secondary education and a person who has Duolingo English language test with a minimum mark of 85 points. These are the 3 major criteria, and of course your document for identification, your international passport or your national identity card. Now, this is a must-have for you to apply. These are the 4 things that you need. I'm going to repeat them again. You need to be of 18 years of age. There are no upper age limits. You can be 100 and you apply and you're qualified to apply. So, and the second thing that you have to have is higher secondary education. That means that you have to be able to apply for higher studies in your home country. Like you're qualified, you're at that level in your educational level where you can apply for university studies or higher studies. And that certificate which you need to be in that stage is your higher secondary education, your WAEC, your NECO, whatever that qualifies you in your home country where you're from to be qualified to apply for university studies or at least higher education studies. That is what you need. Then the third thing is the Duolingo English language test. They have said it very clear. It's not me that's saying it how I wish. It's my decision. I would have made it a little easier for you guys. They said that in the website that if you don't have Duolingo English language test, IELTS won't do. All other English language test certificates that you have won't do. They won't accept it. They said you must, that's the word, mark it. You must have Duolingo English language certificate that is a minimum point of 85. Then the final thing that I said that you must have is your identification document, which is your international passport or your national ID card document. Now, if you have four of these things, then you will qualify to apply in few days. Now, let's go into the details about other things that you need to know about this application. Motivation letter is not needed. You don't need a letter of motivation. However, the application form creates a question for you in the application where you have to answer a question about your motivation for the study. So I have always told you guys that one thing that has been my go-to, that has worked for me, is that I prepare my motivational letter and keep it in a Word document and have it ready, a minimum of 3,000, 2,000 characters. Then you have it ready there so that when your application opens up, you can be able to copy that information which you already wrote and is ready to fill in that space where they're asking about your motivation for the study in the application form. So you do not need to attach any separate like motivational letter to your application. That is not necessary. If your name is not tallying in your document as it is in your international passport or document of identification, for some reason, marriage, whatever, just have an affidavit by the side signed by a court to explain that the reason in variation on your name on the different documents that you've used for this application is because of this, and that. And that is enough. You have to attach that affidavit on your application. So that clears the doubt. Is this the same person that we're dealing with, or is it a different person? You should consider your experience. Do you have experience in this field? Over the years, we've been wondering, or actually, what do these people want from applicants? We are looking at 40 applicants or 40 to 50 applicants to be invited for the interview, and 20 to 25 applicants to be taken for these programs. And then we are wondering, like, what are they looking for? Because, many people, hundreds, if not thousands of people are applying. So what is it that they seek in these applicants? And they are, not just general requirements like I've explained, but what is it that makes someone stand out? And they made mention of three things. They said that your English language proficiency skill should be of an attractive level. So that means that if you have a Duolingo test of 85 points, which is the minimal score, and someone has a Duolingo English language test with a score of over 130, that kind of like puts that person automatically slightly higher above you in the application process and in their consideration. Also, they made mention that if you have any experience in the field, so they're talking about cook, they're talking about being a waiter or waitress. So anything that you've done that is relating to hospitality, is relating to like these two things, be it as a side hustle, be it as whatever it is that is away from your career path, but you did it. Provide the documents to prove that you've done something like that and how many years you've done it. That also, they said, stands you out. Then the third thing that they said that will make you stand out is the fact that you have some sort of education that had prepared you for these disciplines which you're coming to study. So take, for instance, if you studied cook, maybe in your home country, I'm just giving an instance, or you studied in some culinary school, some like what it means to serve people, be it a full degree, be it like just a program that lasted during a period of time, whatever it is, that also puts you on a higher edge in the list of other applicants. So these three things they mentioned. So anything that you have surrounding these things, please bring it forth. They said you do not need to provide that you've worked, anything showing work experience. It's not mandatory. So you can apply even if you haven't done anything in relation to these things. But however, if you have, it's a plus for you and you should add it to your application. That's what they said. The application dates are already in the school website. It's going to start on the 17th of November and it's going to end on the 21st of November. Now listen, do not mind the end date of the application, like 21st of November, I have time, and all that. Do not do that, because in previous years, Vamia had made it so that if they get 500 legitimate applicants, they will close the application website. In previous years, application sometimes ended and closed up few hours after it opened. So now this year, at this particular application round, they did not specify that in their website. Because in other previous ones, they would say it clearly. If we get 500 applicants, we will shut down the application website. They did not specify that this time around. But you have to have it at the back of your mind. You have to have it like think about it. What if that is still the case, or they just forgot to mention that in their website this time around? So with that in mind, do not let your future lie on the, oh, maybe I would have thought that. That's why I'm making this video. Now, I want you to assume that the same principles that they applied over the years before still applies now. That means that application, which is said to have to last up to 21st of November, could end on the 17th of November after 2 hours of opening. So with that in mind, prepare yourself, get your document, set it as always, create a folder in your computer or wherever you're applying from, get it ready. This is my work experience. This is my degree certificate, or what do they call it? Higher secondary education. This is this is this, and this is that. And a lot of people ask me, is it too much? Is it overqualification if I had a degree before applying for a program that is basically a college study? So it's like, should I do this or shouldn't I do that? But here is what I have to say about that. The thing about even being a professor in a field is that people's realization of self could change at any point in time. People's realization of what they really love or what they really desire to do as a person could change at any point and at any age and at any career level in their life. So that is one thing that is certain. So you could be a professor in physics and all of a sudden you would want to cook and serve people. And that is something that is possible for a person. So having that in the back of your mind, just know that whatever you had studied can be a disadvantage for you or an advantage for you based on this one thing. And that one thing is, when talking about your motivation while you are studying this, you need to be able to convince the people who are making these decisions whether or not to admit you. You need to convince them why you are leaving your engineering field, why you are leaving your precious whatever physics, a degree you already have, why you are leaving all of those things to come to study how to cook, to come to study how to be a waiter or a waitress. It should be something that is convincing enough. It's not just about, I want to move to Europe. Well, that's already a no for them. Or reasons like, it's just what I could lay my hands on. Well, we are not charity organizations. They do not offer admissions to people that we just lay their hands or choose them out of pity or out of, there are no options left and it's free tuition. Why not take it? That's not enough reason. So you need to convince someone. You need to think about it from that perspective of like, I am turning a new leaf based on what I have realized about myself, and in the sense that this is going to be something that I want to do because it is the direction that my life had led me at this point, with lots of other personal experiences and reasons to support that claim. Make it personal, okay? Tell your childhood story if you have to convince someone that this is legit. This person is really into this thing, even though this person is an engineer, even though this person is a professor, even though whatever you are. So let's not talk deep about that. I hope you got the idea of whether or not you should. And if you're not convincing enough, if you cannot figure it out, just drop whatever you've studied before. Forget it, like throw it under the table and just use your higher secondary education and apply. That's what I would suggest. That would be my advice to you. based on my own personal experience and the knowledge I have so far. Get ready for the application. Usually it opens at 9 a.m. finish time, but I don't know what time it's going to open this year. They haven't said anything about the time there. It could be opening immediately. It is 17th of November. That is like 00000 in the middle of the night. Or it could be opening by 9 a.m. They haven't said anything. Keep on checking the website. Keep on checking the page. I'm going to leave most of them here. Check them often and know exactly when they are quoting the time that application is going to open up. Make sure you apply within 1 hour of opening up. Don't take any longer, because you're not sure that if you take longer, if you're going to meet up. Okay, this is the time for you to try all the possible options there is. And if you're going to ask me things like, should I apply for cook or should I apply for waiter or waitress, which one could I like possibly get better? Well, first, it boils down to what you want. Okay, what do you want in your life? That is one thing. Second, cook is something that you have to be like, think about it. Like, you need to, I know few of my people who came here to cook, they don't know how to handle a knife. Like, they came to learn how to cook, and they almost kicked them out of the program because they couldn't even handle a knife, like peel a potato. So if you can't, like, you don't know basically nothing about cooking, if you're all these like people that have never been in the kitchen or probably not even interested in cooking, like, we just base it on your interest, the things that you're willing to learn and the things that you're willing to grow and see your future, a career future in. I think that's what I have to say about that. Well, no more taking your time. I hope you found value in this video. If you did, do not forget to give it a thumbs up and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you so much, and thank you for letting me know that you wanted me to make this video, because otherwise I wouldn't make out the time. I'm a lot busier these days. And thank you to all of you guys, my subscribers, my people who I meet every time here in Finland, in Helsinki, in other cities, telling me, hi, are you Loveth? Good to see you. Your videos aided me a lot on my journey to Finland, and now I'm here. I've been here for a year. I've been here for 2 years. I have people in my church hugging me, and I'm super excited. If you guys are here still watching my video, I love you guys. Thank you so much for saying hi, and keep on saying hi. I pray for the best for you, and see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.